The ants who couldn't dance. On a bright sunny day, some ants, a big bunch, were waiting together to bring home their lunch. As they listened to music, the ants took a chance, but try as they might, the ants couldn't dance. You see, dancing, for ants, is especially tricky. They have 3 left feet, which are really sticky. The ants couldn't swing, or shimmy, or shrug. They couldn't even dance the jitterbug. The picnic is over. One ant called to the rest. It was time to do what ants do best. They lifted the food that was left behind and marched away in a long, straight line. A squirrel shook her tail to say, "How do you do?" which made the ants wish they had tails to shake too. "Will you teach us some moves?" they asked the squirrel, but the ants couldn't shake, or twist, or twirl. Try as they might, their dance moves felt wrong. So the ants formed a line and marched along. They reached a puddle, and without breaking stride, they built a bridge to the other side. A beaver waved "Hi" to the ants on their route, which made the ants wish they had hands to spread out. "Will you teach us some moves?" Nothing too big. But the ants couldn't clap, or tap, or jig. The ants tried their best, but it just wasn't good. So they formed a new line and marched through the wood. They reached a tree, and without standing still, they dug in the dirt to make their hill. A bird flapped, "Hello," to the ants while they bustled, which made the ants wish they had feathers that rustled. "Will you teach us some moves? We're willing to try." But the ants couldn't dip, or flip, or fly. "That's it," one ant said. "I can lift, build, and dig, but I'll never be able to twirl, dip, or jig. It's time to give up on my dancing dream." Then another said, "Hey, what if we dance as a team?" And just like that, without taking a rest, the ants all did what ants do best. They formed a line that stretched out wide and then marched together side to side. They marched in and out, and up and down, back and forth, and round and round. They formed a circle, a star, and a heart, doing together what they couldn't apart. "That'll teach us," one said, "to stop saying can't. A line dance is just the right dance for an ant. And marching's not all an ant can do." "Let's lift," said another, "on the count of 2. The ants used their strength and teamwork skills to build a dance pyramid high as the hills. Soon the forest was filled with claps and chants, and whistles and cheers for the ants who could dance.